And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here post-game with the winning coach, a dear friend of mine, but I will still let him introduce himself. Coach?
Hey, thank you, Marty. Coach Rod Griffin, St. George's High School.
Coach, first of all, your team looked fabulous, but we want to ask you, what does it feel like to bring your team down here at basically the resurgence of a national event?
Well, I told the team that it was a historical moment for us. They're going to be the only team that ever played the first game at Slam Dunk to the Beach and represented St. George's. So it's great to represent our state in a great tournament and a great environment and in a tough game today against the home team.
Especially one of the few local teams that get to play at Slam Dunk at the Beach.
That's right. There's only 5 teams that got to play this event from our state, and hopefully as we go along we get more teams from the state end. But it's great to be selected for that honor to play at the Slam Dunk this year and represent not only St. George's, our administration, as well as our fans, but to come here to represent the state against some really good competition.
At halftime, Cape was up 24-16. What did you make? What were your adjustments at halftime? Because in that second half, it was a different team.
Well, I told them at halftime that it's going to take intensity, desire, and dedication to win this game. And I told them there's no other way around it. We got to play hard on both ends of the court. And I challenged them in the locker room in a kind way to give me their best on both ends. And I think we got that for the most part in that second half.
Coach, I like the fact that you mentioned that you said in a kind way. Now, I've known you for years. In fact, I see one of my dear students, Candace, is out there in the audience here.
There she is.
Here to support you. It actually really was an amazing comeback. Talk to us a little bit about Rawls and his contribution in your eyesight.
Well, Kyson brings a lot of savvy and knowledge of the game, and we want the ball in his hand when the game is on the line, and I know we can count on him. And I told him when he came in as a freshman, it doesn't matter what year you are, you bring a lot of basketball IQ, and we count on him to get us to the finish line most of the time. And I tell you, tonight he delivered.
Thank you for that.
How did that experience as a freshman playing on the varsity level, especially in the semifinals, help this year as a sophomore?
Well, I think he's been on the big stage. He's not afraid to play under the bright lights, and he's played in some big moments, not only in high school but as well as in AAU. He led his AAU team to the Fab 48 championship this summer, so that's significant for 15U, and he beat Deron Williams, the NBA player, beat his team in Las Vegas out of 48 teams. So he's used to the big stage, the big lights, and he comes ready to play almost every time.
In that second half, it seemed like Cape did not have an answer for him.
No, I think I challenged him more so because I consider him the coach on the floor, and I tell him, you got to think like me, and you got to make decisions like you, the CEO of this corporation, and that's what he did tonight to get us through the finish line.
I want to ask you something too. You got some pretty good play out of Mark Harris as well. What did you think about his contributions tonight?
I think he's getting better every game, and Mark plays. We call him Sonny. Sonny Harris gives us he plays the best player from the other team. So I tell him, look, you got the best shooter, and tonight we put him on Thornburg, and I thought he did a pretty good job on Thornburg because from the previous game, Thornburg has really been putting up some good numbers, and he's getting better and offensively to get there, but his focus tonight was to play great defense.
Okay, we're going to get ready to wrap it up here. Is there any one final point you want to make here while you've got a worldwide audience, Coach?
I just want to, again, thank the Delaware Sports Commission, the Slam Dunk Committee, and everybody responsible for giving us the invite to come down here and have St. George's in this great national level tournament.